Welcome to the class. So today's session is about recommended actions after incorrect use of combined hormonal contraception. Okay, this topic is going to be very important from the examination point of view because EMQs are asked on this particular topic. So this topic, listen very carefully. Okay, next 10 to 15 minutes, your at least two EMQs or at least 2 to 3 SBAs, you'll confirm your answers very correctly if you listen to this particular video. We begin with our quote, Master MRCOG with concept oriented clarity. Okay. So recommended actions after incorrect use of combined oral contraceptive. Okay. It may be late or missed pills, patch or ring. Okay. So we have seen combined hormonal contraception. In combined hormonal contraception, we mean to say it may be pills, it may be ring, or it may be patch. Okay. Now guidance applies if mistakes occur with the standard regimens. We have seen there are two types of regimen. One is a standard regime and another is a tailored regime. Okay. So this tailored regime we have seen where the HFI is reduced or HFI is not there, and the pill regime will be uh, different than 21 days and 7 days of gap. So that differs with the tailor, but this guidance is applicable only for standard regimens. This is what you have to understand. Okay, so this applies to the monophasic pills, ethinyl estradiol COCs, where 20 to 35 micrograms of ethinyl estradiol are used, and they are used in a 21 by 7 regimen without placebo. Okay, it does not apply to other like Elon, where 24 by 4 regime is used and ethinyl estradiol and drospirenone combination is used, or Zole, where 24 by 4 regimen and ethinyl estradiol, etonogestrel and E2 and Nomac is used. Okay, that is Nomogestrel and or Clera, where estradiol valerate and DNG is used. Okay, so coming to the CSC, combined hormonal contraceptive use. So standard regimen we have seen 21 days of active pills and 7 days pill free days. Okay, ring is for 21 days in place and 7 days ring free. Okay, patch weekly, that is continuously 3 weeks 3 patches plus 1 week or 7 days of patch free. Okay, it can be used with standard 7-day hormone free period or shortened interval or omission of interval. Okay. Now let's starters after hormone free interval. Now you have a situation in which HFI is given, but this HFI is getting extended because the pill or the patch is not started immediately after 7th day, but it is delayed. Okay. Now HFI, when does the HFI begin? This is concept is going to be very important. The HFI starts 24 hours after the last pill. So if she has finished the pill, 21 pill, the HFI will start after 24 hours of the last pill. It will not start immediately. Okay. So if it is restarted within 9 days, there is no extra action required. If it is started 9 days or more later, extra precaution is needed. So when we are giving HFI of 7 days, okay, HFI of 7 days, you will have to add one more day, okay, for because this last pill will be active for 24 hours after the last pill. The contraceptive action will be there. Okay, so after the last pill, you will the next pill should be within 9 days. In that particular case, there will be no additional action will be required. If it is a 9th day exact or after that, then the extra precautions are required. Is it clear to you, Dr. Sinchana? Is this particular concept clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
if it is started late, in cases of ring or patch, what does the late starting means for the ring or patch, and what does the late starting for the pill? This concept is going to be important. Okay. While when we are talking about ring or patch, once the ring or patch is removed, the HFI is start. Hormone free interval start once the ring is removed or the patch is removed. Okay. So that is why here If it is started within 8 days, no extra action is required. But if it is started on day 8 or more, then extra precautions are required. Okay, because here immediately the action goes, there the action lasts for 20, because the pill is taken orally, it will have its action for 24 more hours. While here the ring is removed, the action is gone, patch is removed, the action is gone. Okay, that is why if it is started within 8 days, no extra action. If it is started 8 days or more after that, extra precautions are needed. So these two concepts we should remember. Now there are hardly 3-4 tables which you have to remember. Now late starting. So for oral contraceptive, what we mean late starting means more than 9 completed days since the last active pill was taken, more than or equal to, okay, this figure more than or equal to completed 9 completed days since last active pill was taken. What is required? Emergency contraception if UPC has taken place during or after the HFI. Okay, if there is a UPC, unprotected sexual intercourse, during the HFI, because HFI is prolonged, then EC will be required. And what will be the action as with respect to the oral contraceptive? Take the most recent pill as soon as possible. Okay, continue the remaining pills at the usual time. Condom should be used or sex avoided until the pills have been taken for 7 consecutive days, and consider follow-up UPT. Okay. So if it is a late started after the HFI, that is more than 9 completed days, one is a EC required if there is a UPC. Okay. Then the most recent pill, that the new pack will be started, continue the remaining pill, condom, that means additional contraception for 7 days, and you will do the follow-up UPT also. Okay, now we will go week wise. Okay, one pill is missed. Okay, 48 hours to 72 hours since the last pill in the current pack was taken. Okay, one pill is missed in the first week. Okay, and 1 week after HFI. The first pill after the HFI must have been taken correctly. If not, see the above box. Okay. Here, the HFI was prolonged. Here, HFI was not prolonged because she has taken the first pill, and after that, the pill is missed. Is it clear? Is it clear,
Yes, sir.
this concept? Okay. So, one pill is missed. The first pill after the HFI must have been taken correctly. Okay. If this pill is not taken, then this is to be followed. Okay, she has taken the proper HFI. At least first pill is taken, and then the one pill is missed in the first week. That means she may have taken 3 pills, and then the one pill is missed, etc., etc. Okay, in that particular case, EC is not required. Take the missed pill as soon as possible. Continue the remaining pills with the usual time, and no additional contraception is required. Okay, now first pill is missed, one pill is missed in the first week. Okay, if the first pill is taken, EC is not required. Okay, and take the missed pill as soon as possible. Continue the remaining pills, and no additional contraception is required. It is because she has taken the first pill properly, then one pill is missed. So what she will do? She will take the missed pill as soon as possible, then the next pill on usual time, and the remaining pills at the usual time, and no additional contraception precaution is required. This is with respect to one pill is missed. Now see what will be the same situation in the second or third week. In the second and third week, you remember, if she has taken the first 7 pills consecutively, that means ovulation is already suppressed. The second week and third week, the tablet will just maintain that ovulation. Okay, so in the second and third week, if there is a consistent and correct use earlier in week 1 and 7 days prior to the HFI, okay, that means she has taken 1 week continuously properly. Okay, and prior to HFI 7 days, she has taken proper oral contraceptive pills, and then one pill is missed in the second or third week. Okay, in that particular case, again EC is not required. Take the missed pill as soon as possible. Continue the remaining pills at the usual time, and no additional contraception is required. So here, in both cases, whether it is week 1 or week 2, this management remains same. This management remains same. EC is first week. Remember, EC is not required. She will take the missed pill as soon as possible. Continue the remaining pills at the usual. No additional contraception. So first week is also safe week, provided she has taken the first pill after the HFI on time. Okay, is it clear? And in second and
Yes,
third
sir.
week, the first week pill and the last 7 days of the before the HFI she has taken well. Then this is applicable. Clear? Is it
Yes, sir.
clear? Any
Yes.
confusion? Should I repeat
Okay.
it?
No, no, sir.
Okay. So first what we have seen scenario, HFI is extended. Here the first pill was not taken. Okay. Here the first pill is taken. Okay. And then situation in the first week, situation in the second week and third week. However, the management is same. These are EMQs. Okay. Then coming to the two or more missed pills. Okay. More than 72 hours since the last pill in the current pack was taken. Okay. Now, if 2 to 7 pills are missed in the week 1 after the HFI, the first pill after the HFI must have been taken correctly. If not, see the above box and on late starting. So here in this scenario, in the first week, 2 to 7 pills are missed. The first pill is taken on time. Okay. Here we will have to consider EC if there is a UPC has taken place during the HFI or week 1. Okay. What will be the action? Take the most recent pill as soon as possible. Continue the remaining pills at the usual time. Condom should be used for as an additional precaution for next 7 days and consider follow-up UPT. Okay. So first week, remember, in the first week, the most important thing here is emergency contraception because HFI, their ovulation is not getting suppressed properly. Okay. So you will have to think of EC and follow up UPT. These two things are important while rest of the things will remain same. That means start the pill or the most recent pill, continue the pill, additional precautions, okay, and UPT. Okay. Now, say 2 to 7 pills are missed in the second or third week. What is in second or third week? If she has missed 2 or more pills, EC is not required because first 7 days she has taken, so ovulation is suppressed. Now we are worried about next 7 days. So what is required? Additional contraception should be required for additional 7 days. Okay. So take the most recent pill, continue the remaining pills. If 2 or more pills are missed in the 7 days prior to the scheduled HFI, omit the HFI. And another thing is that if she is in the third week, okay, then you will have to omit the HFI and next pill is to be started immediately and condom should be used or sex avoided until pills have been taken for 7 consecutive days. Okay, so 7 days of additional precautions are required. So this particular thing is going to be very, very important. 2 to 7 pills are missed in the first week and 2 to 7 pills are missed in the second or third. If they are missed in the first week, we are more worried about the failure of contraception. So emergency contraception is important in the first week. Okay. And follow-up UPT will also be required. While rest of the management, that is starting the pill as early as possible, continue the remaining pill and additional precaution for 7 days. They will be like that. Okay. Now what happens in second and third week? In second and third week, the first 7 days she has taken. So we are sure that the ovulation is suppressed. Okay. Now in that particular case, there is no need of emergency contraception. But we want next 7 days additional precaution. However, if it is a third week and she has missed 2 pills, then you will have to omit the HFI. Well, rest of the things such as take the most recent pill as early as possible, continue the remaining pill, that will remain same. Okay, and additional contraception will also remain same. Is this clear? 2 pills are missed in the
Yes, sir.
first week, 2 pills are missed in second or third week. If it is a third week, omit the HFI. Okay, this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we'll see more than 7 consecutive pills are missed in any week of pill taking. Okay, more than 7 pills are missed. Then definitely emergency contraception will be required and follow-up UPT will also be required. Additional 7 days of contraception will also be required. Okay, then it will be considered as a new start of contraception. Immediate UPT is required. Start new COC pack. Additional precautions for 7 days and follow-up UPT is required. So if more than 7 pills are required, this is something like a starting new contraceptive. So one is a high chance of failure, go for EC, then manage as a new start contraception. Consider immediate pregnancy test, because we have to rule out the pregnancy test now and follow up UPT also. Okay, so more than 7 pills, now also UPT, follow up UPT also, and rest of the things like additional precautions and all. Okay, so this is what about the oral contraceptive pills. Now we will talk about the vaginal ring. Vaginal ring, we know that it lasts for 21 days. Okay, patch will last for 7 days. Pill will ring will last for uh, 21 days. Okay, and with respect to ring, the HFI will begin immediately after the removal of the ring and the patch. While for oral contraceptive, the HFI will begin 24 hours after the last pill. That also concept we have already seen. Now here what we are going to discuss, combined vaginal ring, late starting, okay, then unscheduled removal for less than 48 hours is one situation, and unscheduled removal for more than 48 hours. Okay, and accidental continued use of the same ring beyond 3 weeks. So these are the three situations. So they give you the scenario with respect to this, and they will ask you management, this management and this management, whether EC is required, EC is not required. That is why each and every line you have to remember here. So in vaginal ring, now let's starting the ring after the schedule HFI. That means the ring has not started only. You have, normally we are supposed to take 7 days of HFI. Here 8 or more days of completed days since the last ring has been removed for scheduled HFI. What we will have to do? There is a high risk of pregnancy. So consider EC. If IPSI has taken place during or after the HFI, okay, then insert the ring as soon as possible. Keep the ring in until the scheduled ring removal day. Additional contraception for 7 days and consider follow-up UPT. Okay, so if the HFI is prolonged, definitely go for emergency contraception, insert the ring, continue for the ring till the scheduled day of removal, additional contraception and follow-up UPT. Now, unscheduled ring removal for less than 48 hours. Okay, now this is either first week or second or third week. Now in first week of HFI, the ring is removed but less than 48 hours. Okay, then EC is not required. Okay, because it is inserted on time. Okay, insert the new ring, keep the ring in until the scheduled ring removal day and no additional contraception. So this is something like a missing one pill. Okay, same as missing one pill. EC is not required and rest of the things. Okay, this is comparable to that. Okay, so in 1 week, that means you have you taken the proper HFI, ring is placed, but it is removal is for less than 48 hours. Emergency contraception is not required, and you will have to insert the ring, keep the ring and additional contraceptive for 7 days. Okay, if correct use, now for before going to the second and third week, we should remember that if it is used earlier in the week 1 and 7 days prior to the HFI, and there is a removal of the ring for less than 48 hours in the second or third week, then EC will not be required, definitely, because first week it is used continuously, that has caused the suppression of ovulation. So we are not worried about the ovulation, so EC is not required, but additional contraception definitely will be required. Okay, so insert the ring as soon as possible, keep the ring until the scheduled ring, and no additional precautions, but no additional precautions are required here also. Okay, if correct use in the previous 7 days. Okay, So second and third week, because it is less than 48 hours, no additional precautions are required. Okay. If it is more than 48 hours, definitely additional precautions will also be required. So this less than 48 hours is same as missing the pill, one missed pill. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
this management remains same. Okay. So missing of the one pill equal to
Less than
this
48 hours of
less than
unscheduled ring
48 hours
removal.
of the ring. This management remains same in both cases. EC is not required. Okay, EC is not required here also in second or third week because it is less than 48 hours. Okay. However, if it is more than 48 hours, definitely we will think of EC also in week 1. Okay, not in the week 2 because week 1 there is a continuous. Now let's see about week 1 unscheduled ring removal for more than or equal to 48 hours. There is a ring removal which is more than 48 hours or equal to 48 hours in the first week. So suppose if it is in the first week, definitely we are worried about the failure of contraception. So EC will be given if there is a UPC taken place during the HFI. Okay. Now, when you will read the scenario where exactly for how many hours this ring is removed and whether there is a UPC or not. So this EC is to be considered only when there is a UPC which has taken place during the HFI or in the first week. Okay. What will you do? Insert the ring as soon as possible. Keep the ring in until the scheduled ring removal day. Condom should be additional contraception you will give and consider the follow-up UPT. Okay. So this is followed in the first week, and the first week more than 48 hours EC will be required and follow-up UPT will be required while rest of the things will be same. Okay. And less than 48 hours even no additional contraceptive is required, no additional contraceptive, no EC, no EC. Okay. Now coming to the second and third week. Okay. Second and third week EC is not required because the ovulation is already suppressed. Okay. Then insert the ring as soon as possible. Keep the ring until the scheduled ring removal day. If unscheduled removal for more than 48 hours occur in the week prior to the scheduled HFI, that means in the third week, you will omit the HFI. Okay. And condom should be used. So additional precautions for 7 days. So in the second or third days, EC will not be required. But what will be required? Additional contraception will be required. And if it is a third week, then HFI is to be omitted, while rest of the things will remain same. Okay. So this is what is about the ring removal less than 48 hours, more than 48 hours in the week 1 and week 2 or 3. So a little bit complicated, but you will be able to remember with certain things which I have explained you. Okay. Needs revision. Okay. Now, accidental continued use of the same ring beyond the 3 weeks. So, normally the ring are to be used for 3 weeks. But what if you keep it for longer time? Okay. Now, here we'll go little in a reverse manner. If the same ring is used for more than 5 weeks, okay. If it is used for more than 5 weeks, then you will have to give EC because there will be no effectiveness of this if UPC has taken place during the week 5 or later. So if there is a UPC, you go for EC if it is kept for more than 5 weeks. Okay. And consider immediate pregnancy test, omit HFI, insert the new ring as soon as possible. Condom should be used or additional precautions for 7 days, and follow-up UPT is also required. So if it is for more than 5 weeks, if it is in place, we are not sure about the ovulation inhibition. So we will go for EC, and we will also do immediate UPT. We will also do the follow-up UPT after 21 days, and rest of the precautions will be first thing you will have to omit the HFI and start the new ring. And you will additional precautions will also be required for 7 more days if it is for more than 5 weeks. Now, if the same ring is used for more than 5 weeks or equal to or less than 5 weeks, so more than 4 weeks but less than or equal to 5 weeks, In this particular case, EC is not required if the ring was correctly used for the last 7 days. Okay. Then what is required? Omit the HFI. Immediately the ring is to be changed. Insert the new ring as soon as possible and condom additional precautions will be required for 7 days. Okay. So up to 5 weeks, here EC is not required, but additional contraceptions were required after 4th week. After 5th week, EC will also be required. Now also UPT and follow-up UPT will also be required. Now 21 days is the routine, but if it is used for more than 21 days but less than or equal to 28 days, again up to 28 days it is same, you don't have to do anything. So EC is not required if the ring is correctly used. Between 28 1 and 28, emergency contraception is not required. Here HFI can be taken, insert the new ring at the end of the HFI or insert immediately. So there are two options. If the ring is continued, it was supposed to be removed on day 21, but suppose if it is a day 25 or day 27, she remembers, at any time up to or equal to day 28, in that particular case, she can insert the new ring immediately or she can take the pending HFI. That means if it is for day 25, she can take the HFI also. Okay. But she will have to insert the ring on the scheduled date. Okay. And no additional contraception will be required if ring was consistently in situ from day 21 to day 28 in use. Okay. So this is the thing. Up to 28 days, EC is also not required. No additional contraception is required. Between 4 and 5 weeks, EC is not required, but additional contraception will be required. And if it is more than 5 weeks, EC will also be required and additional contraception will also be required. This is with respect to the ring. Is it clear to you? This is what is continued use of the ring. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, the last is about the transdermal patch. Again, the transdermal patch, we are going to compare in the same way what we have seen with the ring and with the oral contraceptive pills. Now, late starting patch after the scheduled HFI. More than or equal to 8 completed days since the last patch was removed for scheduled HFI. Suppose the HFI is extended, that is more than 8 completed days since the last patch is removed. We are worried about the ovulation inhibition. So EC if there is a UPC. Okay, always think EC if there is a UPC. Okay, then precaution will be attach the new patch as soon as possible. Keep the new patch. Condom additional contraception for 7 days and follow-up UPT will be required. Okay, here follow-up UPT if the uh, any contraception is started late. Okay, now unscheduled patch removal less than 48 hours or continued use of the same patch up to 48 additional hours. Okay, both way, either there is a detachment for less than 48 hours or continued use of the same patch for up to 48 hours additional hours, because patch is to be removed every weekly. Okay, so
Weekly.
the scenario they may give, the patch was dislodged for such and such hours or it was continued for such and such hours. Okay, so if it is less than 48 hours, either continuation or dislodgement, what does it say? Either in the week 1 or week 2 or week 3. Now week 1 it is and if it is less than 48 hours, EC is also not required, additional precautions also not required. Okay, so it is same as one pill missed.
One missed pill.
Okay, so in week 1, EC is not required. Attach new patch as soon as possible. Keep new patch on until the scheduled removal day, and no additional contraception is required. Okay. Now in week 2 or week 3, provided there is a correct use of the patch in the first week and 7 days prior to the HFI. Okay. Now week 2 and week 3 after the HFI, EC is not required. Same, new patch to be kept until the scheduled removal day, and no additional contraception is required. So second week and third week also management is same. Okay, provided it is less than 48 hours. Now, if the same situation but the removal of the patch is more than 48 hours, or the continuous use of the patch in more than 48 hours, then what is in the week 1, what is in the week 2 and 3, that we will see. In the first week, okay, again we are worried here about the failure of the EC. Okay, here we will definitely go for UPC if it is taken place. If consider EC, if there is a UPC which has taken place during the HFI or week 1, then attach the new patch, keep the patch schedule until removal, additional contraception and follow-up UPT will be required. Okay. Now in second and third week of after the HFI, EC is not required because week 1 is continuously used, so ovulation is not a problem. So EC is not required. Okay. The new patch will be applied. The patch will be kept until the removal day. Okay. If unscheduled removal is more than 48 hours in the last third week before the HFI, then omit the HFI and additional precautions will be required. So it will be same as missing of the 2 pills in second and third week. Is it clear? So you can remember in that same particular way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
that finishes the topic.